like you just need to be consistent, put more execution, not just researches, and like ideas, like more execution. And I did fail many, many times. Even then in that presentation, like we built one website, I invested like a couple hundred K and it failed. I built another website, we did something and it's failed. But out of every process, we got something good. We built like tool that tracks backlinks, like that systemize the process of how I would prefer people building links for me with the right KPIs. We built outreach department like that can build links consistently, and the links I want, not the one like people offer. So like every time you fail, it's pretty good because you can get something valuable out of there, like, and use it as an advantage in the future.
I'm John Wright, and you're listening to Affiliate BI, the business intelligence and affiliate marketing podcast brought to you by StatsGo. So welcome to the Affiliate BI podcast. I got a special guest here, Victor Karpenko. He's the founder of SEOProfy and also linkchecker.pro. I'm going to pass it back to you, Victor, to tell us what you do, your experience in SEO, and everything you do in business.
I basically run a SEO Profi agency. It's about 200 people SEO agency that just focused only on SEO. So like it's like all in one SEO, from like link building to content to technical to tools and whatever. And other half of my time, I invest in my own project and grow them and make money as an affiliate. Yeah.
Awesome. So what is your story? How did you get into SEO and what brought you in? Like, what was the intriguing thing?
Yeah, it was like 2004, 2005. I don't even remember. I was buying domain names and I was selling them like on different like auction platforms, like local and .com, .org, .net. And I wanted to sell more. So I was like curious how to create a website. So I started my first website, like it was in Ukraine, and I ranked it like in 3 or 4 months for the keyword like buy domains and stuff. And that's how I started. Yeah.
Awesome. So I noticed that have been a speaker at many SEO conferences, and I just went through my notes and I found the one from 2019 in Chiang Mai. And I was looking through it. The slide is from 0 to 100,000 per month in the casino niche. And I wanted to ask about your process for building basic, like the spreadsheets and analyzing keywords and using the data and trying to find what the top ranking sites do, how to decompose it, and basically create this low hanging fruit of what to target. So I'm wondering, is there something you do differently today? Like, I know it's been a short period of time, but would this be the same recipe you would want to create?
No, I think a lot of change. We grew like a bit, but I can't talk anymore about the numbers. So, I mean, it's good, but not good. Because like at the conferences, people want like some meat, some like, like a real life story. So I would change definitely how I build the team. Like, because all this spreadsheets, data, whatever stuff, it's all about the process of the people that work for you. If you have smart people that have like that they understand yeah, enough and involved enough in this process, they will like get you good results. So from the point when I was doing this presentation, we got pretty good results and we grew next year pretty good. But like I definitely would build team a little bit in a different way, just because with the right people, you can, some people run, like, because SEO is not just like quick low hanging fruit spread, it's a marathon, like you need to rank and to be there a consistent time to make a decent money, right? So, team is like number one priority. All other stuff is like, it makes sense, but this is the way you organize the process.
Yeah. And I guess it goes without saying, I mean, Matt likes to have guests where they can share stories and even talk about the failures and not just kind of show that, hey, in 1 month I made the success. But the common message I hear amongst a lot of SEOs is that exactly what you said. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. And I think too many people go into this space wanting the lottery ticket. Like they want to make all that money in the first month, and it just doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, yeah, but like, like you just need to be consistent, put more execution, not just researches, and like ideas, like more execution. And I did fail many, many times. Even then in that presentation, like we built one website, I invested like a couple hundred K and it failed. I built another website, we did something and it's failed. But out of every process, we got something good. We built like tool that tracks backlinks, like that systemize the process of how I would prefer people building links for me with the right KPIs. Like and like we built outreach department like that can build links consistently and the links I want, not, the one like people offer. So like every time you fail, it's pretty good because you can get something valuable out of there, like, and use it as an advantage in the future. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's just compound wins where you get that little edge and then you just keep compounding it over time.
Yeah. Yeah.
As someone who prides himself on being a data-driven SEO, can you share some compelling data stories that you felt were profound or things you've learned over the last short little while and said, wow, this has really changed my outlook or changed how I do business and SEO?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I stopped writing the newsletter. Like, I will continue probably soon, but like, because there are some things that you see and you want to use it, like, and not tell about this. But here's one thing I can tell you, which like can be like wow for super, like for your audience, for the people. Like for example, people looking for hidden links, but um, okay, even if they found, they still need to replicate them, right? People look for hidden redirects, but they need to see them. But here's the one time a type of redirect link that people don't use and even consider as a link. It's rel canonical redirect. So let's say is an parasite SEO, right? You're creating an article, right? And you have this super trusted domain, I don't know, like with a 1000 reference domains, nice profile that already with the content and ranking like top 100 for your money keywords, right? You post this parasite SEO article and you do rel canonical to this page without redirecting. So your rel canonical says this is the right page. And but if you find it, it's cool. But probably the problem is people don't find it because you also on your own domain that where you redirect, you do reverse DNS. So and clocking. So when you will go and check, let me see this rel canonical, it will show you the normal rel canonical. But for Google and all the IP network of Google, it will show that this article is actually ranking. And then you like go into Ahrefs or whatever tool and see, wow, this article like kicks off. I should probably optimize my content and it will rank for sure. But you don't know about this. So this is like this is great. And we find a lot of things like this, but we use it like on our own projects just because you need to analyze, see, and implement. Yeah.
It sounds kind of sneaky and it's very clever, but at the same time, you're right. I think it'd be very difficult for people to reverse engineer and discover what that is. You almost need to start looking at source code to find that rel canonical.
The public WPW, I guess, the service by code, it can find a lot of things, but even our hidden link finder can find real canonicals, so as long as we see it by analyzing the top and it was alert, like, so, uh, I mean, it wasn't like yesterday, right? Because like people use it all the time, but this is the way just, just to see that there can be many, many other tricky things that you don't consider to your strategy. And then you fail because you don't know what's actually going on.
So the takeaway tip is get yourself a hidden link finder.
No, it's not gonna help. Just try to correlate everything possible. Not just one like H1, H2, H3, or this table of contents, or all of these elements, or like the structure of the page, or density, or like partial keywords, or whatever. This like you can do through Surfer SEO or other tools, like, or technical, you can do it one time. You just need to see everything. Is the offers right? Do you have like advantage if you have review website? Does this website has like competitive advantage in offers? Do they have like now people talk about it? Okay, I personally do not believe in all this EAT thing, but when all your competitors in the top doing it, you also should do it. Just because it's a signal to Google, come on. So like, so my data-driven SEO approach just to try to correlate any information possible. It's not just one thing; it's everything. Like yeah,
And then it's up to you to kind of put the weights behind it and go, well, what is the contributing factor? And I guess at the end of the day, it's like when you start studying all that data, it's a lot of data, but it's up to you to make your own conclusion. But I think if you take a lot of the points, you're probably going to have success. And then whatever you don't have success with, you just keep testing.
yeah, yeah. We just do with the sprints, like every our like internal affiliate team every week sprint where we plan for a month, how we move, what do they need, they need help, and just do the work. Like that's what helps. Mhm.
I think that's probably another podcast topic for another day about your systems and processes.
I'm not the best in this. Like our CEO is good, in the company, but like I do understand like KPIs and dashboards that they should have in front of them like every day just to go to the main company goal, like what they need to achieve. Yeah.
We talked previously where we've been chatting for some months and I wanted to get you some interview questions to do on a blog post. And this is obviously for me to kind of ask you like all these different SEO questions because our audience is affiliate marketers. And you basically look at the question said, maybe we can reframe them so they can help you. And then you gave me a story where you said, like you had this client that had high end vacuum cleaners and you gave a story about how to kind of put a concept out there that's going to pull in traffic where it's not the intended traffic, but it's kind of like getting in front of people in the right way. That's eventually going to be not only sending traffic eventually your way, but having it in a more profound way. And I'm just wondering, how are you able to replicate this? Or would you say this is like a case by case basis when you look at a company and go, okay, like how do you come up with these ideas?
I mean, it's like, what problem do you solve, right? Like, for example, if someone recovering websites, they just can't sell like, SEO services. They need to show how they recovered website, like ways, what do you need to do to recover, checklists in, like, if it relates to SEO. But like with his story is pretty good because I mean, no one wants vacuum cleaner for $12,000, right? Like, I mean, it's pretty expensive. But like, if you show how you can make money with this vacuum cleaner, show how you can finance this vacuum cleaner, and like by doing car detailing or other stuff, and rank like with the keyword how to start car detailing business, and include this vacuum cleaner, and say without this vacuum cleaner your business will fail. So it's like product led marketing. Like look at the SEMrush. They bought backlinko and rewrote the post that with their product they can solve this problem, right? So people who are newbies and they're searching some solution, like how to do this, they show that with the SEMrush and step by step. Href does the same. We know how to check backlinks, how to do like technical whatever. So you and it's actually pretty cool because most of the people just target money keyword. But here's like for example with this solar, I showed example once. For example, you can do solar SEO company, right? The search volume is like 70. We used to rank number one, like for the website, no leads at all, right? Or you can, what's actually business owner looking for? They looking for leads. They don't care what you do. They want to like more leads to make more business, right? So you need to tell them how to generate solar leads for, right? And just write down the process, like, and tell everything, like what will help them to achieve this goal, right? And they're not gonna do this in most cases. That's why, like, you know, these articles work. But and you rank this article. You like get some outreach to this article. You rank. People come, see, refer, and they already like coming to you, knowing what to do, and they just want you to implement.
Yeah. And then what's the beauty of that with that strategy is there it's not just leads, they are ready to buy. You've done SEO at another level in my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's
Oh,
change. Go ahead.
I will just add, it was a tool, I forgot the name, Google, maybe it's still there, where you can look 20 previous searches that the user before they used to Google your keyword, they've
Okay.
done. Like, for example, some people that are looking for car insurance before they look for a car price, like whatever stuff. And you can catch them there already, you know, like by creating articles, like related because you kind of see what they Googled before.
Yeah, that would be very useful. We're gonna definitely dig for that after this call.
Okay.
So yeah, changing gears, I want to ask like how important do you think design and user experience is for SEO?
Um, it's super important. And we don't do, we mostly do not use templates. We do intent uh, design, answering design, you know, like it's not like first we do the structure, then the content, and then design for this content. I mean, I know it can be complicated, but if you take like, because like your one of your tools in iGaming industry, right? And um, like you know, it's hard to compete there. Like,
Yeah, it's not easy.
yeah, and you need to find the way how you can be better than the top websites, right? So like, and it's not like you will write text with the surfers or other tools and you will be better. You need to find like what users actually want, you know, like, and first, we're trying to understand like the intent, what they are actually looking. Is it offline, online, or is it like what they want to see there? And then like we're thinking about the design of the page, but it's super important.
It's
Like
interesting.
like for example, the biggest problem for in casino niche, it's um, on the page with the bonuses, everyone put the same bonuses as for payment options or whatever, like, but you need to actually give a bonus, tell how much you need to deposit, what the value you will get, in what slot you will play, and with what payment method you will deposit this. You know, like if you like, for example, bonus CA from gambling.com, they just give clear, you know, uh, like vision. Okay, I see, and they have really good conversion, and they're ranking way high.
You're right. Cause I mean, with them, like when you go to some of those websites, you're not seeing a list of bonuses, which is almost standard. You're actually seeing like a field that says, what are you looking for? And it kind of, it's all about the intent. They set it up on a platter to say, you know, you're coming here for bonuses. I mean, whatever link you clicked on, or if it came from Google, you know, you're on a gambling bonus related website. And it's kind of like, well, what are you looking for? Put in a couple of data fields and we'll give you some interaction.
Correct, correct. And this is the design, right? So you first need to understand what they want to see, right? What will make their life easier by coming on your page, click play or whatever review, and they know where to click, and they don't need to come back to look for other offer because you already solved his problem. You know.
I think the key takeaway here is focus on intent, which is literally the same thing as design, and let that be your driving force of the SEO.
Yep. Yeah.
Awesome. What are your thoughts on building SEO dashboards using tools like Looker Studio? And if you support it, and how should users best configure this for their business?
Um. I mean, like I do support it. Some of our teams have it, like you know, Google Data Studio, Google Looker Studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, you can get like basic information from Google Search Console, from Google Analytics. I'm not sure, like, because I do not use on my like small website analytics. I use Pibic. I don't remember the current name,
I
but
know, yeah, I remember PV.
server side. And um, like you just like can create your like main matrix that you want to see. Like for me, it's clicks. It doesn't show bounce rate, but like from Search Console, clicks, average position, keywords, like how many of them appear for a landing page and for the whole website. And overall, we take like for example from this week to next week what changed. Like if especially when it's new website, you can't measure it with like big volume of traffic. You can measure, okay, it was like 200 keywords, now it's 1000 keywords or whatever. Average position changed. Yes, we are doing the right thing, but many templates with this Looker Studio, and like it's up to you. I'm not a big fan of Looker Studio. uh, I do my own dashboard where I have like main metrics for affiliate websites where it's, like an SEO in the morning, I want to see how many FTDs I have, what's the revenue. If it's not, because you already know how many FTDs you on average should have, right? Like if it's less, something went wrong, you go to the positions, it's next to dashboard, and then to the traffic, and then you kind of see what's going on, and then the third one is tasks, how the task flow goes, because without all this doesn't matter. You need to tell to, like, I don't know, rewrite or update pages, build links on them, like improve them. And it's like, it's not just once, it's all the time. Like, so
I'm yeah, I'm taking notes here because we're looking at seeing if we want to build with our tools, like the same affiliate marketing data that you have of your FTDs, your clicks, your sales, and go, do we want to export that out so you can put it into Looker Studio? We already have the API, so that's ready to go. But we're thinking about maybe doing it inward where maybe your analytics and your search console can be coming in. But it goes without saying, I think what you said is probably on point, that everyone's situation is different, but maybe your one campaign is correlated to a single page, so you can actually look at that from a single data stream point of view.
affiliate network programs hate this when you need to mark up your website, and I don't know, like for one page you have three different types of reference links, then like for whole website you have like 100 reference links for the same offer. you know like but it makes sense because then you actually see where FTT came from, like, so. And then like here's also, I told about Rel Canonical, really good way to look what keywords actually convert. If you are like just starting, it's to start PPC. Even if the niche is gray, you still can start PPC. There are a lot of teams that can appear in any market. It doesn't matter. And just with the postback, you get the data like of the first time depositor, right? But you also get the data which keyword converts after you spend some amount of money. And then you can focus only on these keywords by doing your SEO.
It's a smart strategy, but I'm pretty sure everyone is not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's if you love data and if you're comfortable playing with these advanced link tracking tools, then these are definitely great ideas.
Yeah.
All right. So next question is it's like two parts. It's what do you think data science and analytics is going to do for affiliate marketing? And then the same question for what it'll do for SEO.
I mean, like, help to understand what's going on faster. I think this is the main thing why you need to have. And so you can make important SEO or affiliate decision faster. So you can make more money faster, right? So you can see problems faster. So you can see improvement faster. That's the only thing that tool supposed to give you. Like, for example, when I started our internal tool, we're already doing almost 1.5 years, but it's still like, I think it's just only beginning. So, but like before we were like wasting so much time on like routine things. Now, like we do these researches, like, I don't know, 100 times faster. This is the only advantage, like if you did niche research, like, I don't know, faster, better with like right data, then you can implement it and you most likely will get some results, like, and faster than other guys that will be slow, like they will think a lot, but while they will think we already will try many, many times. So that's what data driven analytics tools should give you. So they just help you, to make your business efficient. Is SEO affiliate, doesn't matter.
The next question I've got is kind of like a self-serving one for me. Like I'm curious to know. It's I like asking people what AI tools they use and Chat GPT and what are the ways you're using it, not just for pure SEO, but how you're trying to automate systems in your business and just trying to improve your daily workflow.
I do not.
Wow.
I mean, like, why do I need uh, teams of smart people to use ChatGPT if I can have teams of smart people that can use whatever tool they want? Like, as long as they do everything like right and like implement it and deliver, right? So of course, I see like prompts. I talk with SEOs where they show pretty good ideas, but they are the one, if for example product owner of the tool hears this ideas, they can implement it. It's good. We have in our own tool, like, you can generate like a lot of stuff, and it can even give you a conclusion about what do you need to do. But this chat gpt is not like something, um AI definitely helps, and it's probably undervalued right now, 100%. It's like people just do not understand. But what I see, like, we getting better and better with our tools, and just AI can just speed up some, summaries according to our data that we have on the servers. Like, what do we do? So, but I personally tried, as everyone used, I don't know, for naming purposes, like find like brand names or whatever, I stopped.
Yeah, because I think what you're doing that's probably different than a lot of people is, I think you've been focused more on the business intelligence aspect for a long time. Like you're more focused on data, and I think when you do that, you're probably gaining more insights where you have those insights now, and maybe people won't even get them with using any of these AI tools. I think there's always an interesting correlation with AI and business intelligence that it'll always be there, but if you just focus on business intelligence you might touch upon AI, but you don't have to.
Well, we just do it not because we just like to analyze stuff. I do like to analyze, but like we do it because imagine you rank number one for a super good keyword. You get into sustainable revenue all the time. And here is a new guy that did like this cool strategy. You're like, But if I would do it on my own, I probably would do it in 1 month, maybe never will do it, like maybe we'll just talk and like trying to implement, and then you still need time. What I have a team that responsible of this project. We just discuss and put this task in a sprint. So I know in 1 week we'll change something. In 2 weeks we'll change even more. In 3 weeks we probably will get back to number one position and we'll use this strategy. That's where I see like um, I I can identify, but to implement, it's more important than to identify it.
Yeah, and I think the key takeaway here is it takes time to become a good analyst, and you pretty much need data to um, get good at that. And you also need to have a really good understanding of what you're looking at in the first place. I mean, just looking at tables of data. I mean, yeah, you can put that through now ChatGPT or Code Interpreter and say, "Give me some insights." But sometimes it helps to have like you can't replace your 10 years of background in affiliate marketing and SEO with just AI. It's just not really going to
Uh,
happen.
I think it works mostly where, for example, team lead has equity or percentage in a project, and when they make some money, right, and they drop, they look for everything possible just to go back there. And I'm also like, I want them to fix it, right? Like, so this is like And then you're just trying to correlate everything possible. Like, like we are, they have more content. Let's write more content. They're more optimized. Let's optimize them more. They did this. Let's do this too. Like, but the end result is still like, like why we do this or what, just to keep ranking there and like, I don't know,
Yeah.
become.
Accountability will solve a lot of things, and AI is not going to solve accountability.
Yeah.
Last question I like to ask everyone is, what do you see of the future of affiliate marketing as it intersects with business intelligence?
Oh, uh, it's like a really interesting question. I think the more uh, people will grow as a like teams, companies, the more they will start to analyze, the more they will start to see like where they are spending money, where they're losing, should they not at all do this stuff. And with this analytic tools, basically, that's the answer. Just track things. They will start track everything possible, like from the business. Like for example, we have dashboard in agency for every department with the PNL for every team lead, so they know. Like for example, project head of project says, "I want to do this team building. Like I need 5K." And now they go and see, can we afford 5K to do this team building, or we should like postpone it later and figure out this in a different way, like, because they see the numbers. As long as you like tracking the numbers, you can do some changes. If you don't track, come on, like,
Data is everything. You're right, and it sounds like you guys track more than the average company. And I think what might happen in the next few years is, as more people start seeing not just case studies, but when they see other companies grow and they realize what's behind it, and it's not necessarily AI tools, it's a lot of business intelligence tools. I think what you're saying is very true. It's the people that take the time to look at data and say, how can I use this data to make a smart, better decisions? You can't make better decisions if you're not using any data or not measuring anything at all.
right, right.
Awesome. Victor, how can people get a hold of you if you want them to get a hold of you?
Just go to datadrivenseo.com, subscribe, and I'm not promising regular newsletters, but I will definitely will continue sometime soon. Yeah,
Awesome. And we'll also include some links in the show notes for maybe LinkedIn, as well as SEOProfy and linkchecker.pro.
thank you, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to the Affiliate BI podcast. I'd like to take this time to ask for a small favor to leave a rating and review wherever you listen to your podcast. That helps us expand our reach to rank higher in podcast directories and reach more listeners.